Okay guys, we're going to start our economic unit. This presentation is just a brief intro to different types of economic systems. In your social studies notebook, I want you to draw this chart. It's going to help you take notes during the presentation. It's important to know that scarcity is the root of economics. There's not a single country in the world that has an abundance of all the resources that its peoples need or want. Scarcity is the limited supply of something. Because of scarcity, countries must make a plan of how to use these limited resources. This plan is called an economic system. When developing the economic plan, each country must ask three basic economic questions. What goods or services will be produced? How will goods or services be produced? Who will consume the goods or services? The way a country answers these questions determines what kind of economic system it will have: traditional, command, or market. First, we're going to look at a traditional economy. This means all economic decisions are based on customs, traditions, and beliefs of the past. People will make what they always made and do the same things their parents did. The exchange of goods is done through bartering. Bartering means trading without using any money. You trade different goods with each other. Some examples are villages in Africa and South America, the Inuit in Canada, or the Aborigines in Australia. These people still have a traditional economic system. Pause this slide to answer the questions on your chart. Make sure you understand what you're writing down. Anything you do not understand, be sure to make a note of it so that you can ask during class. The next economic system we're going to talk about is the command economy. All economic decisions are made by the government. The government owns most of the property, sets the prices of goods, determines the wages of workers, plans what will be made. Everything is controlled by the government in the command economy. This system has not been very successful. More and more countries are abandoning it. This system is very harsh to live under. Because of this, there are no pure command countries in the world today. Some countries are close: Cuba, or the former Soviet Union, North Korea, or the former East Germany, etc. All of these countries have the same type of government: communist. The government is in control of everything. Now, I want you to pause the video so that you can answer the questions on your table about the command economy. Next, we're going to talk about a market economy. Economic decisions are made based on the changes in prices that occur as buyers and sellers interact in the marketplace. Free enterprise helps make these decisions. Free enterprise means it's competition between companies. This shifts price of goods and services. The government has no control over the economy. Private citizens answer all economic questions. Again, I want you to pause the video so that you can answer these questions in your social studies notebook about a market economy. It's important to remember that in a truly free market economy, the government would not be involved at all. That's actually pretty scary. There would be no laws to make sure certain goods and services were safe. That includes food and medicine. There would also be no laws to protect workers from unfair bosses. Because of this, there are no pure market economies. But of course, some countries are closer than others. Some examples are the US, UK, and Australia. Since there are no countries that are purely command or purely market, what does that make them? Comcat maybe? Or maybe you could call it a markman? Actually, most democratic countries have some characteristics of both systems, so we keep it simple and we just call them mixed economies. Of course, most countries' economies are closer to one type of system than another. This chart shows different mixed economies. The countries that go this way are more of a command economy. The countries that go this way are more of a market economy. Please make sure you review these questions. They will be on a quiz later on in this unit. Here are the answers to the questions.